Hello everyone, right here I have a 2018 Hyundai Grand Starex 2.5 CRDi. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. A hydraulic rack and pinion power steering system is what the TQ Grand Starex uses. This Grand Starex gets a urethane steering wheel. The Grand Starex in Malaysia is only available with a 5-speed automatic transmission. This transmission features manual shifting via the gear lever. This Grand Starex comes with rear parking sensors and a reverse camera with guidance signs. Safety features in this Grand Starex include 2 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, traction control, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. This Grand Starex is fitted with 16-inch 6 triple-spoke silver alloy rims wrapped in 215/70 R16 tyres. The disc brakes are ventilated up front and solid out back. For the suspension, it is made up of McPherson struts in front, and for the rear, a 5-link rigid axle. The Starex is a light commercial vehicle from Hyundai that was in production for 2 generations between 1997 and 2023. The first generation, also known as the A1 generation, was on sale between 1997 and 2007. It was then replaced by the second generation Starex, now bearing the TQ codename. The TQ Starex was in production between 2007 and 2023 as either a 3-seater panel van, a 5-seater window van, or either a 9 or 11-seater passenger van. Depending on the market and the body configuration, the Starex is sold under various names. An example would be the UK, where the cargo versions are known as iLoad while the passenger versions are known as i800. Another example is Germany, where it is known as H1 Cargo and H1 Travel for the cargo and the passenger versions respectively. A very mild facelift was given to the Starex in 2015, before a more extensive facelift arrived in late 2017. For Malaysia, the Starex is sold as a Grand Starex, and it is only available as an 11-seater passenger van. It debuted in 2008, before it underwent several Malaysia-only revisions, namely in 2009, 2011, 2014, and 2016. Finally, in November 2018, Hyundai Malaysia launched the facelifted Grand Starex in accordance with the international facelift. Powering this Grand Starex is Hyundai's A 2.5 litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 diesel engine. This engine features a variable geometry turbo and common rail direct injection. It produces 168 horsepower at 3600 rpm and 441 Nm of torque at 2000 to 2250 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 14.4 seconds, and the top speed is 180 km per hour. The fuel tank holds 75 litres of diesel, and the combined fuel consumption for the Grand Starex 2.5 automatic is 9.8 litres per 100 km. 257 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometre, and the Grand Starex is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of this Grand Starex include halogen reflector headlights, front fog lights, indicators on the front fenders, black side mirrors, body-coloured door handles, the spare tyre under the rear of the vehicle, and a single exhaust pipe. Speaker, bottle holder, storage areas right there and right there. This button pops open the fuel door. Window controls. Both the front windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets a full automatic function in both directions. Central locking, mirror controls, traction control. This one activates the rear lights, interior brightness adjustment, behind this cover is the vehicle's jack and toolkit. And the driver's seat in this Grand Starex does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, while this bar down here adjusts the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Very simple air conditioning controls. Fan speed, temperature, recirculation, air conditioning, different modes, rear fan speed control, front and rear defrost, storage, more storage together with a power outlet or a cigarette lighter and an ashtray depending on what you use it for. Cup holders, a bit of storage beneath the head unit. This Grand Starex comes with the Pioneer AVH X5850BT touchscreen head unit. The system features a 7-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 4 speakers. The stock sound system that the Grand Starex uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information, title, artist, album, genre. The artist, album and genre will show up here if present, and below you can play pause, bring up your list of Bluetooth devices, shuffle and repeat, hit that button and you can go forward a song, go back a song, as well as bring up the song duration. And right here you can bring up your Bluetooth telephone menu where you can look at your contacts, call lists, dial a number and all that. And right up here you have your settings menu. To go back to the home menu, hit this button. And right here we are in the home page. Right above you can look at your apps. Down below you can select your desired Bluetooth option. You can bring up your Bluetooth menu and bring up settings once more. Apart from the Bluetooth settings, you also have your various media settings, sound, your themes, favorites and all that. And as for the physical buttons below, volume buttons, this one turns off the display. Obviously the home button, different mode selection button, C track, and eject button for the CD player. The CD player is located behind the head unit. You can also use this button to adjust the angle of the display. And that's about it. More storage on top of the dashboard. Tiny front quarter windows. Central locking. This car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in, press this button right here. Light and indicator controls, wiper controls, and to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster, use this strip button right here. Currently range, average speed, trip meter, and back to your range. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Now, if there is no one sitting on this seat, you can actually flip the seat back down, to reveal cup holders and a storage area. Manual dimming rear view mirror, sunglass holder, front reading lights, and the sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a light. The driver also gets a grip handle on the A-pillar. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Now that I am in the last row or fourth row of seats, if you will, I did set the seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. I do get a bit of room to stretch on my feet underneath this seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. There are cutouts on the third row seat backs that help with additional legroom, and you can always adjust the position of the seats to suit your needs. Cup holders on either sides, and a storage area for the left side. The windows at the back here and on that side, they open up as a vent. And right above, you get aircon vents and reading lights. For the third row seats, I did set this seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. And as mentioned earlier, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. I do get a bit of room to stretch on my feet underneath the seat. I get about this much in terms of legroom, and about this much in terms of headroom. Like the last row of seats, it is fairly comfortable back here, and you get cutouts on the seats in front of you. If you need to sit another passenger on the third row, you can always fold this seat into place. For the third row, right above, you get aircon vents and grip handles. And now for the second row seats, I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. Once more, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. I do get quite a lot of room to stretch on my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. As mentioned earlier, you can always adjust the position of the seats to suit your needs. On the front seat backs are cutouts that help with additional legroom together with storage pockets. And right above, for both sides on the second row, are grip handles and aircon vents. You can find a hook for the right side as well. Cabin light and reading lights, rear fan speed control and different mode control, on the rear door panel, bottle holder, storage areas, and this window together with the one on the other side, they also open up as a vent. And you can also find grip handles on the B pillars. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a lever just above the number plate. The rear seats need to be moved around to get a balance between boot space and passenger space. There are two levers at the bottom of the back of the last row of seats towards the middle. The larger lever adjusts the position of the last row of seats, and the smaller lever flips the last row seat bases up. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is that you adjust the position of the second and the third row seats by locating the bars at the bottom of the seats. And you adjust the angle of the seat backs using the levers by the sides of the seats. Adjustable headrests for all rows of seats in this car. Window control, speaker, storage areas, bottle holder, and the front passenger seat in this Grand Starex does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Fairly big glove box. The head unit's USB cable is right in here, or rather USB port. And if the bottom glove box is not enough, there is a smaller area above for storage. Grip handles on the A pillar, and right above for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2018 Hyundai Grand Starex 2.5 CRDi. Thanks for watching and goodbye.